Sure.
Okay, hi everybody, welcome to Escape Trailer. My name is Karl. This is Samuel. We've been on all these live streams and recorded sort of video sessions in the past. And here's our new member to the team, William.
Hi everybody.
William is our design engineer, responsible in large part for a lot of the really good development work that's going on with the Escape 23 and these other really cool options that we have coming in 2021, and then some future, I know you're very excited about them, some future sort of R&D projects that we have
For sure.
beyond that time. So we'll get going here fairly quickly. We decided to do a video instead of doing the live stream for a couple of reasons. One, our Wi-Fi has been acting up a lot and we didn't want to drop the live stream. Secondly, there's a presidential debate going on in the US this evening and we kind of wanted to get in first and try and get it out there to everybody. So hence we're going to video record this and then we'll release it at I believe 5 o'clock today, and then you guys can watch it at your leisure. So the plan here is we'll quickly talk about the Escape 23 and the ordering process for the Escape 23, and then we'll talk about some other things. Samuel will take that, and then after all of that we're going to get into the technical details around the 2021 options. So I'll start off with the Escape 23. Really pleased, things are moving along very well with the design and the build of the molds for this product. Everything's on schedule at the moment, which is absolutely wonderful. So what we decided to do today on September 29th, we have released our official waitlist. So the ability for people to sign on, join in on the official waitlist. Now that you know a lot more about it, I know a lot of people have been really interested all the way along, but it's been challenging because everyone's kind of interested but not really sure what they want to do long term. So what we decided to do is this. We're going to put together a wait list, and you can go to the website, to the Escape 23 trailer page on the website. There's a form on there. Some of you may have filled out before. If you've already filled it out before, it should auto-fill with your information. And then there's a little box in there this time which talks about essentially put me on the Escape 23 wait list. What we're planning to do is we're going to leave this open all the way until we have a prototype build completed, so an engineering validation, if you like, of a prototype unit. We expect to have that done probably going to be very late November or into December, really depending on how the build process goes for us. And at that point, we're going to bring in all the waitlist folks, and we're going to do a draw. And from that draw, we will then make contact once we have all the pricing together and people can actually see what this beautiful trailer is going to look like. It already looks beautiful from the plug we've seen.
Thanks, Carl.
It does look good. And then people will be able to decide, okay, do I really want to go ahead? Is this what I thought it was going to be or not? I don't want to take people's money before they've really had a chance to really see what this looks like. Now, unfortunately, a lot of you won't be able to touch it because it's going to be difficult to get across the border and all that sort of stuff if the restrictions stay in place, which looks like it will. But we'll certainly do everything we can, the video tours and lots of live streams and lots of videos to get that point across. So, Escape 23 official waitlist starts today. Add your name to it by going to the Escape 23 trailer on our website page. Select if you want to be on the waitlist and select your preferred month for when you might like to have the trailer. That's the other part. Then we'll get back to you in December. We're going to draw out all the lucky sort of winners who get to go first, and then you can put your deposits in. So that's that one. Good, excellent, thank you. Escape
Waitlist.
2021 waitlist,
Yeah.
and 2022 ordering. They're the key ones that we're after
Yeah.
next. So that's up to Sam.
So last week, Tuesday, we had another recording. We talked about the waitlist. So what we have done since then is that we send an email out to every customer who has a completion date 2021, and a lot of you have responded. Thank you very much. So we have now a long list of your production dates, but also your desired dates. We've been able to create some opportunities, and we will reach out to some of you with earlier dates that we can move your production. So stay tight, we will reach out to you on that one. For everyone else who is about to place your deposit, you can be on that wait list by just selecting the drop-down menu for earlier production date. We will use this for two purposes. There may be cancellations, and then we know who would like it earlier, so we can move you on, or we may, as Karl mentioned previously, may be able to increase a little bit in the production side, and then we know where you would like to be, and we hope that we can move some of you to an earlier one. We are currently booking at the very end of November 2021, so we're going into December 21 soon, meaning closing that year off, but 2020 is open, so 2022 is open, apologies, so you can already place your deposit for 2022, and you have the option of the month that you would like to select. Prices aren't out yet, so keep that in mind.
Very good. Thank you, Samuel.
Thank you, Karl.
That's great. Okay, so that's that stuff out of the way, and then I think the content that people are maybe more so interested in is all your stuff, all the technical stuff.
Great.
That we're going to do. So we're going to start off. We have a bit of an order which we're going to go through this stuff in. Like as I said, William has been, very involved in developing these options. And a key thing, and this is what's most important from an escape perspective, we listen to everything you guys bring forward. So when our customers ask us, can you supply lithium batteries? Can we have a larger AC unit? Whatever it might be, if we can make it work, we will make it work immediately, if we can. A lot of these things though require some engineering and then validation to prove that they can be done, and then finding a good quality vendor who will supply a good quality product that will be maintained and supported for people in the long term. So we listen to everything. So a lot of the items that you see here are items essentially that customers have brought to us and have asked if we would be able to do for them, and I'm really pleased that we're really moving along that path right now. So one of the first ones, William, is lithium batteries and the lithium system, the whole battery system, our technology system that we have. And I know, when you look at this originally, it was a case of, there are lots of different batteries, lots of different suppliers out there, plus changes that need to happen in the whole charging system to make it compatible. So maybe if you wouldn't mind, give us a quick update on where we're at.
Yeah, I think we've arrived at a really compelling system here. So front and center, we've got our Gold Power 100 amp lithium batteries. They're lithium iron phosphate batteries. We're coupling that with the converter system because anything that charges this battery has to be designed for lithium. So we have a special converter here. It's much like our regular one, but it's selectable for the lithium system. And then in addition to that, something I don't have here yet today, we have a Victron DC to DC converter. And what that does will protect the tow vehicle from charging the lithium battery. Now that's something that we're gonna have a sample come in, we're gonna be fleshing out in a little bit more detail. But at the moment, it's a little bit light, except that we've selected a very high quality product.
Yeah, I like that you've taken the entire system into account when doing this, and the vehicle side.
Exactly.
Right? Because of all these new alternators kind of throw out sort of different things.
Yep. Yep. Just for people's reference, the new converter is going to be the Orion TR Smart DC to DC charger, and that works with new smart alternators. It also allows separation of the vehicle. It senses when the vehicle is running and not running, and it will protect people from draining their batteries, and it's going to protect people's alternators from burning up while charging the lithium system, which can be a problem in some situations.
Nice work, well. So technical tech specs on this type of thing?
So this thing, it is 100 amp hour at 12 volts. Just to back it up a little bit, why would you take this system over a lead acid? It's primarily energy density. So what that means, this thing here weighs 36 pounds, but it contains the same usable energy capacity as our typical dual 6-volt golf cart batteries, the GC2s we typically run. And why that is because when you're running a lead acid, flooded, or AGM, you don't want to drain those batteries down below 50%. This one, you can drain it down. You want to take it easy on it, but it's meant to be drained down up to 100% if you want, and it has a vastly increased life cycle estimated lifespan. So if you take care of it and only drain it to say 30%, this thing should last. It is rated for, I think, 3,500 cycles. I can find that information here. It's a lot though. Over 3,000 cycles. So if you're a serious camper, you're into boondocking, you have a big solar system, and you're going to be cycling this battery day in, day out, this thing will last the long haul.
Excellent.
Comes with a great 10-year warranty too. So
yeah. So we're really pleased with this. I believe, you know, it's equivalent to the other batteries that our customers have been buying themselves and putting in. And this way, when you come and take this option from us, at least you get the battery. It comes with the correct charging equipment, and then obviously the DC to DC protection for your vehicle as well.
Yeah, it'll be a fully vetted system, very holistic approach to the installation, so people will be able to run lithium problem free. Yeah.
And of course, so you can go the single lithium, and then we can parallel with a.
We can offer at least 2, but if you're looking for a really big battery system, just ask the ladies or the sales staff upstairs, and they will be able to. There's some stuff on the table there that
we can
request special.
Most people will be probably just fine with a single, and definitely with a double. Probably won't need to go much more than there, but a nice light solution in comparison to the lead acid.
About a quarter of the way.
But yeah, exactly. So that's wonderful. That's great, Will. Thank you for that one. So what was next on our list?
Next we have our sea level gauge system. Now this was driven via customer request. We have had a lot of people requesting this. One caveat, this is not the exact model. This is a tester model. The one that we will be offering will not have the LPG functionality to it. But this, with a single press, will show you exactly what your battery voltage is. And then we have it hooked up to the fresh tank here. And we can single press, we can see in percent what our remaining level is. So this is a much more accurate and robust system because it's mounted externally here, unlike a traditional system which is immersed. It's not susceptible to fouling, so it should retain accuracy into the long term. And in addition to just, it gives you that peace of mind while you're camping. You know, you can get a much more granular state. The regular gauges do work well, but they just give you those 3 level points, and this will give you a bit more peace of mind if you're trying to extend that boondocking stay.
I mean, I can tell from my own experience out trailering, and you have that third sort of final third sort of levels. If you're really pushing the envelope, it's kind of like driving with your car and saying, how far can I get before I have to fill up with gas? So if you're really pushing the envelope on things, then having this digital readout system is just a lot more accurate, can make things a little bit easier for you. So a very nice solution, William, with this one.
Thanks. And lastly, if it does experience errors, it tells you exactly what's wrong on the panel. Very easy to troubleshoot, very simple system. I'm really excited to be offering that to everybody.
Excellent.
So,
Wonderful.
up next we have I'm not sure how to say this. I think it's a lagoon.
Yeah, we were debating this today.
The table mount. This is a mount system. It's quite popular. Many people have seen this already. I think it's originally from the marine industry. This is a very robust cantilevered locking table system. It comes with many features. You can get extra mounts. You can pull the whole table off and then install it in other places. And that's something that we will toy with in the future. Of course, we have not installed this yet for the first time. But
and at the moment, we're saying we're offering this on U-shaped configurations.
U-shaped dinettes. Yeah. So we've seen many people have installed these on Escapes in the past. And one thing that we are actually about to embark on, down here, this would mount to the back of the dinette surface, and we are creating a custom heavy-duty metal bracket that will sit behind that dinette, so we have a really rock-solid installation. Other questions that have come up: can this be made into a bed? Correct? And yes, it can. The whole thing comes apart quite easily. Do you mind just holding the base there? So we can easily pop this off. You can also pop the tabletop off in a similar fashion up the top there. So it's a very versatile,
What a
robust.
versatile unit. Now, obviously, with all mounting systems for tables, they all have their benefits and they all have their drawbacks, really depending on the user and what you specifically need, I suppose, or want out of that system. So the Springfield one is a very nice sort of easy up and down.
Yeah, you're making a lot of bends. You want to go with the Springfield, but this one, I think the greatest benefit is that your overhead storage in around your dinette area, very easy to access just by swinging this table left or right out of the way. It's going to make that process easier. So it's up to you, the user, to decide which.
It's all about choice.
Will give you more mileage.
It's all about choice. So that's a nice choice that's coming for people in 2021. On 6th. All right, flush top next, or?
I have compressor fridge next.
Oh, compressor fridge.
All right. So this is the Norcold DC 558. This is, we're working on solutions in the compressor fridge space. We've had a ton of customer requests for compressor fridges. This one in particular is a current solution that replaces our builds where we use the 5 cubic foot Dometic 3-way.
Yeah.
Right? So essentially at the moment, that's typically the 19. It can be the bigger trailers upon request. We are trying to bring in other compressor fridges. It's a little bit challenging given the supply shortages in the industry right now, though.
It's pretty deep, this one.
It is. So it fits in the cavity for the standard 5 cubic foot Dometic, but it is a 5.5. And that's really because there's just less gear on the back. It's missing the burner.
Right.
It's missing a
The
whole
whole heat
bunch of
exchanger system is gone.
Exactly. So it has some advantages there.
Yeah.
Just a quick overview of compressor fridges. They operate much like a fridge in your house, where there's literally a compressor in there. This one particularly only operates off of DC power, electric power. Some of the other models will operate AC/DC, and again, we're looking at all that. But when you are operating on electricity, they offer, I think, about 4.5 times the efficiency. So you'll use 4.5 times less power while using this. So this might be a really good use case for people who do extended boondocking, who want their LP tanks, their propane tanks to stretch through for a long time. Maybe they have big batteries and extensive solar systems.
Or it kind of potentially couples up really well with
the lithium,
the whole lithium offering and lithium solution.
So very, very, very efficient. And the second use case might be, we get a lot of high altitude campers requesting our compressor fridges because they don't have any of the burner issues that can be associated with your camping at 8 or 10,000
Worried
feet.
about oxygen.
Yeah.
So that's good. So compressor fridge is the Norcold one. Very nice little unit again. We listened to our customers.
Yeah.
So we had a lot of people asking about compressor fridges.
Absolutely. Next up, we got a new oven on the menu here. This thing,
Beautiful.
Suburban Elite 17-inch flush mount oven. This sits, you gotta kind of envision a countertop sitting flush to the top here. So it gives you a great, large, usable glass work surface. It looks great. It's a higher fit and finish than some other offerings. We have a glass front to the oven where you can see whatever you're baking. You can keep a good eye on it, make sure you don't burn anything. If it were plugged in, you would see backlighting behind the knobs. It looks really fantastic. And if you do want to see a picture of this installed, unfortunately, we have installed them in the past. We just don't have one on site right now. But if you check out our sister company, Northern Light Truck Campers, this is standard equipment on at least most of their campers, I believe. So you'll see lots of photos of this in their interiors, and you can get a good sense of what the final install looks like and how good it looks.
Yeah, big thank you to our friends up at Northern Light, Keith, and the team. They kind of sort of helped us along the way with this one.
Absolutely.
Which is great.
Very nice unit. Very happy to have that on the menu.
That's a nice option for people. Going forwards. What's next?
Next up, convection microwave. We have been making trailers convection microwave ready for a long, long time, but we have never sold one directly. That's going to change this year. We are not totally certain what one we're going to offer yet.
Well, I want to give the best. I'm not going to say the best, the most expensive, but I want to give the best overall value microwave, convection microwave oven possible to our customers. So we're looking at it. We're down to a couple, 2 or 3. I think,
we're down to 2, but we're
now down to 2, and we're just trying to find out. Okay, you know, which one is better? So we have one on route. We have 2 or 1.
We have 2 on route.
Oh, okay. So we have them on route, and we're going to do some in-house testing and just decide which one is going to work best for you guys. But I think it's kind of, you know, when it comes to the cooking side in your trailer, you've invested such an amount of money into, you know, a good, strong, robust trailer. Putting some decent equipment in is I think is just really important. Do it once.
Absolutely, totally agree. So we'll see where we land.
More updates on that. That can be the next episode.
There will be. I can promise you that there will be a separate feature on social media or another episode dedicated to that when we figure out exactly what's going to come.
Yeah, very good.
Next up, already has had a feature. That's the Coleman Mach 10 NDQ air conditioner. So we don't have one here. It's rather large. We have just installed our very first one.
That's right. Yeah.
Very excited by that offering. This is a 13,500 BTU air conditioner. It's best suited for trailers 19 foot and above. It's not really a good match for the 17. It's just a little bit too small. So we're standard offering is for 19 and above.
Yeah.
That is a so the reason behind this, very quiet air conditioner. It has excellent, it's approximately, we figure about a 5 decibel reduction in noise inside the unit, which should help your quality of life quite a bit when you're camping. The other exciting feature, which is either just announced or will be coming very shortly, is it should be available with a soft start feature from the factory. What that means is that it should be compatible with a 2,000 watt generator. That's a special order soft start, so you have to ask for that specifically. Not all of them have that, but my understanding is that we should be able to bring them in with a soft start option if you are interested in running your AC on your generator.
Excellent. That's really nice. And you know, big shout out and thank you to Dan Stroud down in Texas. Dan was the one who was the first one in recent, well, since I joined anyway, who really wanted a 13,500 BTU unit. So Dan, you sort of paved the way for everybody else. Thank you very much. And now we have this one that's perhaps just as good and a little bit quieter at the same time.
So the last thing I have on my list here is composting toilet. We have had a couple composting toilets installed here in the past. Both the Nature's Head and the Airhead toilet, and it came down to those two. And this is a case where we received some very strong feedback in favor of the Airhead toilet. So we're pleased to announce that that's going to be the composting toilet on offer. Unfortunately, we don't have one here today. Like everything else in the recreational industry, it's on back order. We have some coming in very soon though, and I'm very excited to do a feature on that in the future when we get them.
Yeah. I think what we're, a key thing here is this is kind of a quick review of what we've got, or how far we've got today. We want to at least get that out to people, and then we'll be doing a follow-up one on this. But as more of our samples come in, we'll be following up. One quick point while we're working our way through the rest of the last of these items now is if you have comments or questions, this is going up on YouTube, Daryl? Vimeo, YouTube?
Yeah.
So maybe better on YouTube.
YouTube's good for
YouTube. It's better for comments. Throw your questions into the comments field in YouTube, and Daryl's going to keep an eye on those, and we'll capture those questions, and maybe next time we rendezvous on this again, or we gather up.
Or the chat on the website.
That's another really good one. So we have on our websites now, bottom right hand corner, after a couple of seconds, it pops up with a chat box. A chat box has really turned out to be a really, really valuable tool for sort of very quickly getting back to people, but at the same time, if you come to that and if it asks you for your email address, put it in, because what it does is it basically sends us an email if we haven't been able to get back to you. It sends us an email, so you can put it in there, put your comments in, we will answer them on the next video. Stainless steel backsplash, someone pointing to?
Yeah, Samuel's gesturing wildly at our stainless steel backsplash. I forget this because we have actually had these in production for a little while, This is a custom-made backsplash. It installs like so, and the top of the counter sits about there. It comes covered in vinyl, so it won't be covered in grubby fingerprints when you see it, I promise. It gives the counter a nice clean look, helps protect the vinyl, and we have been installing these on all trailers for a while now. Recently the 17, but all trailers since mid-summer.
So that's a nice. That was one of the first things you got into when you joined us way back.
That's right.
Way back last year. Okay, so that's all those key items that we've gone through. Again, put your comments in on the YouTube or send us on the chat, and we'll get back to you with answers, especially when we come and do our next live stream. Okay, now the Escape 23 is another one that we've been working on. And there's some little things that we've been working on that we haven't told anybody about up to now, and I think it should be kudos to you.
It's
you should be the one
apart inside.
You should be the one to announce them to everybody. Go ahead. What else have we got?
I'm very, very excited to announce the upcoming aluminum frame on our Escape 23 product. Now, we have partnered with an excellent, very competent and experienced manufacturer right here in Chilliwack, just a few minutes from our door, to help us with the design, engineering, and manufacturing.
A product company. For me, this is the key point. This is a company that designs and builds their own products, which are essentially aluminum chassis for the most part, plus some other body work that goes into it. So they not only design these, but they do the same thing that we do, right? That they're responsible for the warranty on them. So I think this has worked out exceptionally well.
Exceptionally well. I'm very proud of this. We're going to have the first one of these here soon. Don't worry, we'll be doing a feature on it. I can't wait to see it. It's just going through its final design gate right now. So I'm very much looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a great addition. It's going to offer a little bit of a weight savings and all of the typical benefits of an aluminum trailer frame.
Yeah, exactly right. And there's been a lot of chatter about aluminum frames on the forums and even the Facebook.
And it looks great. It looks great. I am so excited.
And it allows us some other opportunities sort of going forward in the future. I mean, one of the key things we're looking at is the insulation side of things, on the underbody insulation thing. So if we can make this work, I mean, this is hopefully our plan, then we would dearly like to move forward with a what are you calling it?
We're looking for sort of a belly pan underbody covering and insulation system that allows a little bit more serviceability. It is challenging to match the performance of what we currently do. It is a very hard engineering ask to compete with that, but just hoping to allow the swappable belly pan solution. So we're still working on that though.
Yeah, I think that was one of the key things. I remember a customer last year saying to me he really wanted the pipes and stuff to be covered, and that was kind of one of our key things. How do we get a different type of solution underneath the trailer moving forward? So those are two really good ones.
That's the big one. I did just want to touch briefly on the interior design. We are a little bit overdue on releasing an updated layout. We have chosen the F4 and F6 layouts that are highlighted already on the website. Now, I have received tremendous amounts of very welcome feedback via the product portal, hundreds and hundreds, maybe thousands now of comments.
Wow, yeah, so many.
I have read, and we are making some changes to that. I don't have a great thing to show you today, but I can assure you that we're going to be
our priority, and our priority all the way through this has been to get the structure right first.
Yes,
right.
Absolutely.
The external shape and structure of the unit, so we can push the button on the molds and move those. Get the chassis sorted. They had to kind of go together, right? Because the features from the chassis needed to get built into the mold.
Yeah, I would say that to this point we've been focused primarily on the platform development, and that is just wrapping up now. So we're about to hopefully take this robust new platform and now focus on designing a very functional and workable interior. And let me just say that the first concept you see, that's probably not the final product. We're probably going to build it. We're gonna see what works. We're gonna hack it up, build it again. And it might take 2 or 3 physical iterations early next year to nail it and just make sure we really have an exciting, workable product that is hitting as many bases as possible.
That's right. And everyone wants to know about bunk beds.
Yeah, we're working on it.
What?
We will be working on it.
I am working on it.
Yeah, he is working. We've been thinking about the bunk bed solution. It's like, how do we build a bunk bed solution? And Samuel's got so many kids, he has to have.
Yeah.
You don't need a 35 footer with with a whole lot of bunk beds, but
3
that's
beds.
our exactly. So that's our plan. That's brilliant, William. Thank you very much. You did a great job there,
Great.
getting us updated. So, anything else that we want to talk about? Oh, what about future development?
There is a few very exciting things on the plate right here. I have a thing that I just can't wait to show this off.
I'll bring it to you.
I love this product. I am a cheerleader for this product. This has got to be the nicest portable solar panel that I have found on the market. It's under 5 pounds. It feels great. It looks great. It has a carbon fiber. It's incredibly stiff. It has a carbon fiber back. It's cored inside. It has some. I believe it has
See how
some.
thin it is.
Okay.
How thin that thing is.
Yeah, that's probably.
This is literally a 2-finger pickup here, and it has its own kickstand. Made in Canada by a company in Saskatoon that's just getting going, and we really like this thing.
And this supports my drive. I mean, I said it last year, and I don't, I said it in one of the live streams that we were on. But my drive to really start insourcing as much as possible in North America, right? With products. I mean, there are certain things that we can't get away from at the moment, anyway, unless the manufacturing actually changes. But for as much as we possibly can, let's start insourcing. This is a nice one, 100 watts.
100 watts.
Wow.
Exactly. And you can mount this on trailers too. We are not going down that path
Just yet,
initially
anyways,
here. Just hoping to get people's feedback. If this is something they want to see, we would consider trying to package this in a nice folio case, possibly throw in a charge controller and sell this as either an add-on or an aftermarket sale for people in that package format.
Yeah.
I really like it though. You can check out their company for more information, and apparently you can stand on it. The person standing on it looked a little skinnier than me, so I'm not going to try.
Oh, okay.
It,
Well,
but,
you don't want me then.
Still,
Let's get Hank. Put him on it. Hank's 15 pounds.
very excited about that. So that's one thing, and we can put it that way. Thank you. The next thing, we are working on some future. We're working on some future thoughts about where we're going to go with the development. We are thinking next year, post 23, once we get that wrapped up, we're hoping to embark on a smaller trailer design. Daryl's giving me looks here. A smaller trailer where we can really push the composite technology forward in the RV space. Do something really you haven't seen before that's going to be just a higher quality product.
I think we have the capability, we have the knowledge, I believe we have the capability. The technology is there, and of course we have the drive, and we have the customer base that's been driving us really hard.
Absolutely.
Right, to say, Escape, please bring back the smaller trailers. So one of our next, I think we'll do this 23, get it finished, and then we'll move forwards into something like, I'm going to say a 15. We need to say the size, but certainly something smaller, with the goal being lightweight.
Lightweight.
Lightweight. So really to help sort of target those smaller vehicles that people are interested in, particularly my wife Sharon, who really wants to be able to try and pull something with her Jeep, which is the most important thing for her. So that's where we're going with that. What else have we got?
One more thing that I want to touch base on, and that is we're attempting in the next year to get on board with the integrated systems that you see taking hold, getting a foothold in the industry, I'll say. So we've been working with Firefly for a central touch panel that will kind of tie all the smart appliances together and control lighting, etc., and then also provide a centralized control point for your phone, your smartphone. Now that's underway. It's been
we validated it already. It was more a case of getting the other systems to a level where we can actually deliver a complete solution.
Absolutely.
As opposed to something that kind of did half the things you want, and that's where like getting sea level and this sort of thing in really helps us to move this product, this capability forwards for people who want to have full integration, a single touch panel, and
Yeah.
be able to sort of remote do it off their phone.
Yeah, and as more appliances start going Bluetooth and everything,
Yeah.
I think eventually you're going to have about 15 apps on your phone, and you're going to be looking for a way to effectively and in a powerful way control all the systems in your trailer. So that's where we're going with that one.
Brilliant.
All right,
Okay, anything else? That's it?
that's it for me.
Okay, how are we doing for time? We're doing great. Wonderful. Well, anything else on your side, Samuel?
I think Will did just a fabulous job. I mean, this was
Thank you,
just,
man.
he was able to tell us,
Yeah,
and I hope you enjoyed it.
yeah, that's
And,
been very,
yeah.
very, very good. Okay, guys, well, I think we're going to wrap it up. We'll wrap it up there. Remember, any questions or comments that you have, put them on the YouTube comments, or go to our chat and email it to us from there. That would be wonderful.
Great.
So that's thank you, Samuel.
Thank you, Carl,
Thanks,
William.
Carl.
Thank you, William. Thank you
Alright.
for us from Escape Trailers, built for you.
It's for you. Thank you.
Take care, everyone.